In this video, we're going to be making a Mediterranean temperate forest. Now, I'm going to be basing this forest off of a redwood forest or other close located forests. So, you're going to want to replace some of the dirt and coarse dirt with moss because there is moss on the floor of a redwood forest. Redwood forests get a lot of rain. So do most Mediterranean temperate forests. That's why the trees are so enormous there. Even during the summer, there's a lot of fog, which allows for the trees to continue growing even during the summer. So they can get super tall. Like the tallest tree ever recorded in a Mediterranean temperate forest was like 140 something meters tall. The tallest one that currently is alive right now is 116 meters tall. So, yeah. Ground cover usually is rocks, mushrooms, ferns, few small grasses, various plants like small drip leaf, etc. And in some of the lighter areas you might have flowers, but summer wildfires clear a lot of the foliage on the forest floor. The trees themselves don't actually burn during the wildfires because the fire is on the outside of the tree, and on the inside of the tree there's basically no oxygen for it to burn. So it's basically like rust only goes through metal very slowly. That's just because the oxygen isn't inside of the metal. And it's also because the trees are so fucking wide, which makes it so that they do not burn up. And in redwood forest, what you'll see a lot is you'll see trees growing on top of other trees. So you can have like a double-decker redwood. I'm not kidding. It's crazy. And you're going to want to add a few boulders because the places where redwoods are pretty mountainous. And then you're just going to want to spam foliage around. Yeah, just spam ferns everywhere, because there's a lot of ferns. It's very wet in Mediterranean temperate forests, or at least most of them. So yeah, just spam foliage everywhere. I like to do large ferns in little batches. I learned that from Sir Bobbert Ross. Or Bobert, I don't know how. And I accidentally filled a bunch of dirt in the wrong location. So I'm going to remove that real quick. Now you're going to want to build some tree stumps and add branches. So like this. I would add way more trees than I did initially, but don't worry, I add more at the end. And add leaves. And make sure you fill in at least most of the gaps of the trees. And add fungi, because fungi are super important parts of any ecosystem. I mean, not any ecosystem, but most ecosystems, because they form these networks that allow forests to gain sentience. By the way, I didn't say that. Ecologists said that. It's a scientific fact that forests can make collective decisions and respond to stimuli as a whole. And you're going to want to add a little bit of shrubbery. Not that much, though. And maybe a few flowers in the lighter areas, as I said earlier. And bam, Mediterranean temperate forest done.